On today's video, we are going to be replacing this mud flap right here. You can see it's kind of tore up, and we're going to be replacing it with this one down here on the ground. And I'm going to have to get this piece of metal bent back. It comes off. So let's get started. And first things first, we need to make sure this is the right size. I think this is a 36 inch, and yeah, it is. And now all we gotta do is take these loose. Well, I was wrong on that. I thought those were 9/16. Yeah, I was way off. These are 7/16. I was 2 sizes off. I think I'm gonna have to get new bolts for this. Some of these might break. Well, these are 1/2 inch. If you guys hear loud bangs and stuff in the background, that's just fireworks. Where I live, you can set fireworks off in the city limits. Yeah, it gets pretty crazy at nighttime here. Sounds like a war zone outside. Now what caused this to happen, it was some big racks that you put pipe on. And the guy loaded me up fine, but then the guy where I went to unload, he didn't want to lift it off there. He just wanted to slide it off because he claimed that he couldn't get under it. All he had to do was put some chains around it and lift it up. He just pushed it off of the trailer, and this is what happened. I'm lucky I didn't bust out one of the lights or something. I didn't even notice this till I got back home, but no biggie. You know, I know better next time for sure. That one don't want to come out. We're not going to reuse these bolts, so tear up the threads on them. It's not going to matter. Boy, this one is stubborn right here. Okay, we got the mud flap off. I think we can at least bend this back to how it used to be. It's pretty thin metal. Get it on the vise. Obviously, we're going to need new hardware. But now we got to take this piece off of there, and it's a little thicker. So that's going to be kind of tricky trying to get it bent back into shape. I might just have to make another one. All right, let's go ahead and take these off. These are 1/2 inch. Well, we don't need backup, apparently. This is a fight to the end. Definitely going to replace these too. These look like they're fine thread. Wow. Maybe I won't be replacing them. Yeah, that seems like it's stuck in there. There it is. See if we can tap it now. Okay, good news. This piece is aluminum, lightweight. So we can just put it in the vise and maybe beat on it a little bit and get it back to where it needs to be. So should be a pretty easy job. Get some new hardware, new washers, so we can put it on there. All right, boys, we're back here at Mi Casa. We're gonna see if this vise right here will fix these bends. Start out with that one, work our way to the end. Well, that was a lot easier than I thought. Just put that in there. Pretty straight, not perfect. See if we can get the rest with this shop hammer. That's pretty good to me, you know. Not perfect, but that'll work for sure. Probably won't be as easy for this piece. It is aluminum though, so it's kind of a little more, what's the word? Malleable? Is that the word?
Malleable.
Anyway, let's see. Yeah, a little different. Let's just try this. Oh boy, it's loud. All right, that came out pretty good. That's pretty straight. Now we're gonna get it cleaned up before we put it back on there. All right, so we're good to go. All we gotta do, give it some spray paint. Obviously you don't have to, but I'm going to. All right, we're over here at Tractor Supply, and these bolts, I thought they were aluminum. They're actually not. That JH, that's just the manufacturer's name. But those 3 marks, that means it's grade 5. So this is a grade 5 fine thread. We're going to look for something that won't rust, because you're securing aluminum to aluminum. So I would like for it to be something that wouldn't corrode. So maybe we'll get stainless steel, possibly aluminum. I don't know if they have that here. Okay, I think we got everything here. It's all 5/16. We got some of these stop nuts here. We got 1.5 inch and we got 2 inch on the bolts to secure the mud flap. You want to make sure when you secure a mud flap you use fender washers. Don't just use regular washers, or sometimes it'll pull the bolts right through it. It doesn't hold it on there very good. And there's our stainless bolts. We found them. And we even got some stainless steel washers. Alright guys, we're back at the house. If you hear that noise in the background, it's that thing right over there. That wash machine making all that racket. So anyway, we had to label, not that it matters, I think these holes line up, but I had to label the orientation of like where this stuff goes. So yeah, like this is going to go on first, and then this goes over that, and then this goes over that. I like that they do this on these new mud flaps to make them real easy to cut the holes. Just get you a knife, cut right through it. Hell, it might be easier from the back side. Yeah, I think it will be. Alright, so we can go ahead and secure the bottom piece, and then we'll run up to the truck and do the rest of it. Coming in from the back side, want to use fender washer. Put that on there. I knew I was doing something wrong. Got to put it through here first. Put it through there now, second. Then through right here. Kaboom. Another fender washer, regular washer, nut. Last one. And now all we got to do, make sure everything's straight. Just tighten the crap, well, not the crap out of it, but tighten her down, snug her up, because you can keep tightening these and it'll go all the way through the mud flap, but I would not recommend that. Okay, we are back up here. Trying to make this as painless and easy as possible. There's one. Put a nut on there. There's the other. Okay, hard part over with. It's hot out here. Oh crap. Now all I gotta do is tighten them. Be good to go. Wrong one. How's that kicking it like that? Doesn't seem right. Oh crap. Of course. This was going way too well for me to not have a huge mistake. Got to take this back off. It goes on the other side. I was noticing whenever I was tightening it down that it was like, it was kicking it out. It was like bowing it out, and I was like, something ain't right, you know? Glad I caught that. Oh crap. Okay, let's try this again. It goes on this side. There we go. A lot easier. Jeez. That was about as bad as my dad one time. We were swapping out wheels. I was rotating the rear tires. He tried to put a wheel on there and call it good, and there was only, it was the way he was putting it on there, there was only going to be one wheel on the axle. You got to have two wheels, you know, for each side, because it's a dually. Maybe I'll put a link to it in the description. It's a hilarious video. I watch it every now and then just to get a good laugh. It's funny. It's good to laugh at yourself, you know. Life's too short not to laugh at yourself. My dad, he knows how to laugh at himself. He'd go out of his mind if he couldn't laugh at himself. We're missing the bolt now. This is what I get for talking about my dad. Where's that bolt? Oh, it's under the tire. The funny part of that video was he thought that he was smoking me. He thought he was doing a much better job than me. So I just let him keep talking crap, and then he finally realized what he was doing. We laughed about that for a long time. There it is. Now we can tighten these stupid things up. Let's speed this up a little bit, guys. What do you say? Good to go. All right, guys. Well, she turned out pretty good. Maybe I need to give me a naked lady here on the bottom or something, you know. I don't know. Anyway, guys, remember to like and subscribe to my channel. Comment. Got a question? Ask me. I do respond to questions. And I guess that's that. I'll keep them coming. Nothing on here but trucking content. That's what I put up, and a little bit of at-home stuff. Some random videos every now and then, but mostly trucking stuff. Anyway, guys, remember, say no to any HOA. If you don't know what that is, Homeowners Association. They suck. All right, guys. See you on the next one.